to Year 3-4 edition of Teach Time Maths. Today we're going to be looking at money, and specifically we're going to be looking at how we can work out how to give change and also how we can estimate how much we think items will cost. So here I've got all the different coins in English currency, which is pounds sterling. So up here we've got 1 pence, we've then got 2 pence, 5 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence, 50 pence, and then this is when we get into the pounds. We've only got 2 different pound coins, so we've got the £1, remember how to write your pound symbol, and then we've got the £2. So those are all the different coins that are in the English currency. We do also have notes, but today we're just going to be looking specifically at coins. Now, in every pound, there are 100 pennies. But you can make up a pound in lots of different ways. You can use 2 times 50, you could use 5 times 20, you could use 10 times 10, you could use 20 times 5, you could use all kinds of different ways of making it. I wonder, if you pause the video now, can you come up with 2 or 3 even different ways to make a pound? It doesn't have to be with the same coins, you could use lots of different coins. So pause the video quickly and see if you can come up with 3 different ways to make a pound. Okay, what do you think? So, I don't know what you decided. You can comment on the video link on Facebook if you want and tell me all the different ways you've made up a pound. But there's a couple of ways that I've thought of. So I might take 2 20p's, 20, and another 20p. And then I might also take a 10p. And then I might take a 50p, and then it's just like column addition to work out whether it's right or not. So we've got 0 here, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I put my 1 over here and my 10, and I've made 100 pence, just like I need. So that's one way to make a pound. You could use all the same coins, so we could use 100 pennies, we could use 52p's, but that would be a lot of coins. I might choose to use 5 10p's, sorry, 5 10p's, 2 20p's, and 2 5p's. I can see if that works. So I've got 5 of these, 3, 4, 5. I've got 2 20s and then 2 5s. So let's see, I've got 5 add 5 is 10, so I put a 0 there, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that makes 100. Super. So that's just 2 different ways that you can make a pound coin. Now we're going to have a look at how you can add up different amounts of money to make the total, just like when you're doing column addition. So here I've got 3 different price tags, but I want the total of all of them. Now I can make a quick estimation, a quick guess, to decide if I think it's going to be more than £1 or less than £1. So I can see here there's a 40, there's a 30, and there's a 5. Now, I think that's going to be less than £1. What do you think? Now, I think it's going to be less than £1 because if I look at the 40 and the 30, I could just take away the zeros and just have 4 and 3. And I know that 4 and 3 only make 7. So that's not going to be enough to get up to £1. And even if I add 5 to the 70, then I'm still not going to make a pound. So let's double check. So we've got 40, add 30, add 5. So I've got 0, add 0, add 5. And then I've got 4 add 3 is 7. So that's it. You need to remember to add your penny sign. So that's 75p in total for all of these. But now I've only got a £1 coin. I don't have any change. So I need to work out how much change I'm going to get from 75p. So we already know how many pennies are in a pound. We know that there are 100. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this as a takeaway. So it's 100 take away 75. So you could do this as a column subtraction. You could do it on a number line, but I'm going to quickly do it as column subtraction. Now I need something over here. So what I've had to do, because this was a 0 and that was a 0, I had to cross out the 1, turn this 0 into a 10, but cross it out again and turn it into a 9, and now turn this 0 into a 10. So now I've got 10 take away 5. So 10 take away 5 is 5. And now, because this turned into a 10 when I crossed out that 1, but then I needed a 1 over here, it's turned into a 9. Okay? So that's 9 take away 7. So 9 take away 7 is 2. So that's 25p change. If you know that there are 4 lots of 25 in a pound, that means I've got 1 times 25 change, but I paid with 3 times 25. Because if you think, I've got 1 lot of 25 here, so that means that 3 times 25 equals 75p. You see? So, I'm going to give you some prices that I want you to work out the total of, and then I want you to work out the change given from a £1 coin. So you might like to try this at home using actual money if you've got any lying around, or you could make some coins. If you could use some paper and you could just make some paper coins. And you could have a go at running a little shop in your house and seeing if your parents, or if you've got siblings, seeing if they want to help you work it all out. So my first item is 15 pence. My second item is 20 pence. Oh, let's make it a bit neater so you can see. That says 20. We'll just leave it there. So 15, 20, and then my last one is 35 pence. So your job now is to work out the total of 15, 20 and 35, and then work out how much change you're going to get from a £1 coin. Okay, off you go. Okay, so let's have a look together. So I'm going to start doing a column addition. So 15, 20, 35. Okay, so that's 5 add 5 is 10. Then I've got 1 add 2 add 3 add 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that makes 70p for all of my items. Now I need to work out how much that is to take away from £1. So I'm going to do this slightly differently. I'm not going to do it as a column subtraction this time, because this is actually in my 10 times table, and so is 100. So let's draw out 100 over here, and then I've got 70. So I know that they're both in the 10 times table. So this time I'm going to do my 10 times table, but backwards. Okay, so I'm going to start with 100. So do your finger up for 100. So 100, 90, 80, 70. So you see, I counted the 10s 3 times. Let's go again. 100, 90, 80, 70. Okay, so I counted 10 3 times. So that means that the total change is 30. You can double check by doing a column subtraction. So I'm going to take that one away. We know that's a 0 there, so that's fine. So it's 10 take away 7 is 3. You see? So that's some of the options that you can do today. I am going to put up on the Facebook page a worksheet for you to do with money, but what I'd really like you to do is have a go at actually using some coins at home if you have them, or make some coins and run a little shop in your house. So think of all the different things you could price up, and then maybe see if you can estimate, see if you can guess if you think it's going to be more than £1 or less than £1 for 3 different items. Have lots of fun today, everyone.